Guys, hope all of you are doing well today. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at multiplying fractions. And if you watched my addition and subtraction video before this, you will find this video much more easier, I would say, because it's basically, we're going to put everything we learned in the last few videos here again, like what we did with addition and subtraction. So let's get to it, and this will be pretty easy. So the first step in any multiplying fraction problem, you multiply numerators separately. And also one more thing I forgot to say in the addition and subtraction video, it doesn't have to be adding or subtracting or multiplying two or dividing two fractions. Sorry, adding, subtracting, and multiplying, because dividing is a bit different. 1 over 2, it can be 3 fractions or even more. So the same rule, the same method that we are going to use to calculate all of these operations apply no matter the number of fractions we're dealing with. It could be, since I only used 2 in my last video, but it could be 3 or more, sometimes more fractions. So it's the same method. Division, however, it would most likely in your test it would be 2, because there's a new method that we have to do. I'll show that to you in the next video. I just wanted to make it clear that it doesn't always have to be 2 adding 2 subtracting 2. The same method applies for all, even if you have to add or subtract 4 fractions to get your answer. But most likely you won't get that on a test. You might get up to 3 maximum. But I just wanted to make that clear in the video. So multiply numerator separately, multiply denominator separately, multiply numerator separately, and then simplify. So remember, always at the end of any fraction question, simplify if you can. And if you haven't already seen my simplifying video, I'll leave it in the description below, and a card will come up in the right so you guys can check it out later. So, and here we don't have to worry about the same denominator, different denominator scenario, because it works for all. This is a universal thing for multiplying only. So 3 over 4, well, let's do it just to show you guys is what I mean. So same denominator, 3 times 4 times, instead of 3 by 4, we'll use, doesn't matter, but I just wanted to make it easy for you guys. So 3 times 1, so multiply numerator separately. So 3 times 1, multiply denominator separately, 4 times 4, 3 times 1, 3, 4 times 4, 16. Can we simplify? Are there any common factors between? So 3 is a prime. 3 is a thing, and we have a few factors here, but the only one that will work is 1. So we can't simplify further, because 1 and 3 is not a factor of 16, because there will be a remainder if you divide 16 divided by 3. So 3 divided by 1 is 3, 16 divided by 1. So we can't simplify it further. So 3 over 16 would be our product for this fraction. So same denominator, this method, we don't have to, it's not the same denominator. So see how we have to multiply the denominators? Because sometimes people will confuse the addition method and leave the denominator same, and then say 3, and say this would be 3 over 4. But that doesn't work, because you're multiplying 3 over 4 times a quarter. So that wouldn't give you 3 over 4. Right? It would be 3 over 4 times 1 would give you, but you have 1/4, so it doesn't make sense. So see, it doesn't make sense. So that's why we use this method. It doesn't have to be, and also this method works for different denominators. I'll show you right now. Times 1 over 6. 1 times 1. 1 times 1 is 1, so we multiply the numerator separately. 8 times 6 is 48, so 1 over 48. Can we simplify this further? The only common factor would be 1 for both of these, unfortunately. So 1 divided by 1, 48, so 1 over 48. So no matter what, different denominators, same denominator for multiplying fractions, this is the way we would do it for regardless of whatever scenario or whatever kind of question you get, whether it be same denominators, multiplying same denominators, or with multiplying different denominators. So this is how we multiply fractions. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. In the next video, we'll be taking a look at dividing fractions, and that's pretty different from what we've seen so far, because now we're going to look at reciprocals and all that. So let's get to the next video. Thanks once again for watching this video. Let's go to the next one. Thank you.